Hi, my name is Michael from DeLonghi, and today I'm going to show you how to descale your DeLonghi Dinamica bean to cup machine. You'll know it's time to descale when you'll see this little light here flashing red. First of all, we need to make sure we have 100 ml of DeLonghi descaler. We need to make sure that we've removed any water filters from the actual tank. And finally, we need a container that's going to be large enough to collect the water, at least 1.8 litres. Now when we start on this machine, we're going to turn it into a standby mode. This is very important, so press the button and you'll hear the movement of the brewing unit. I'm actually going to remove the grounds container and the drip tray, and I'm going to empty these. I'm going to make sure that they're all clean first of all, which mine are. Then I'm going to hold this button down for a couple of seconds. And what will happen is you'll see 3 lights that actually appear. 1, 2, and 3. Now at that point, we've started kind of the first step of the descale. All I need to do now is get rid of the excess water before we carry on. Okay, so I'm going to grab my descaler, so 100 ml, and I'm going to place that into the tank. And it'll go up to this little level here. I'm now going to get some fresh water, and I'm going to place this up to level B, so I'm not going to go max. So I'm going to fill this up just so it goes up to the level B. And this will be around about 1 litre of water. I've got my descaler and my water in here up to the level B, and then just going to place this back into the machine. Now we're going to take our container. As I said, we need a 1.8 litre container to catch the water. And what's going to happen is I'm going to press this button here, and then there's going to be a process of the water actually then spilling through. I'm going to press this button first of all. What will happen is it will then start doing an actual a cycle, and you'll hear that pumping now. Now what we're going to watch for is that this light on here eventually is going to turn on. And at that point when that turns on, I'm actually going to open up the valve. The light is now flashing. This is now telling us to open up the actual valve here. So the water is now going to come through this side. So I'm going to open that up, and as I said, there will be pauses in between, and this can take anywhere up to about 35 minutes. So the first process is complete. The water tank is actually asked to be filled here, and you can see that that's flashing, no more is actually coming through. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this part, and I'm also going to take the water tank out as well, and then I'm going to fill it back up to max. We're going to fill up the water tank to the max level. Place that back into the machine, making sure that we put our container back underneath both spouts again. And I'm going to then press the OK button. And what's going to happen is this steam light will actually appear. That steam light's appeared because what I have to do now is turn the dial. Okay, so I'm going to turn the dial back. When that light flashes, I'm then going to have to turn the dial again. So you'll now see that that light has started flashing, which means I actually have to open the dial. The process is now finished because the water indicator is flashing. So what we need to do is just get rid of this. We need to fill our water tank up to max, and then we're going to press a rinse again. This will be our second rinse cycle. I'm going to just press this button and the process will continue again. Water tank's flashing again, which means we're just going to fill it up one final time. So the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of this in the container, followed by then filling this up to the max level. Get this up to the max line again. Back into my machine. And this time, I'm actually going to then turn the dial. You'll see that the steam button on here is flashing. So when this is flashing, I need to then turn that. That basically is telling me that my machine is done because our descale light has actually gone off. There's one final thing I want you to do is actually just to take this out and actually wash it, because there is actually water, probably in both of them, just a little bit of water in both. So please just take this off and then just give it a quick rinse. That's us done. So now you can go and make your nice fresh coffee.